Inspection versus appraisal, the worth of your house. What is the difference? Let's talk about it. You hire an inspector before you buy your house. You have to pay them when you hire them. The inspector will come, and they're typically between $300 to $800, depending on the square footage of the house. But they are a professional at inspecting everything: the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, the electrical, all of the things that are inside the house. They will check for any termites, any problems that possibly could come up in the future as well. That is the inspector for you, to make sure you feel comfortable before you go ahead and buy the house. If they find any issues, it's possible that you can negotiate with the seller to pay those things before you go ahead and buy the house. On the other side, an appraisal is for the lender. They want to make sure that the house is worth what they're lending on. So if the appraisal comes back and says that house is worth $400,000, but you have offered $420,000, that means the bank is not going to lend more than that $400,000. You have to negotiate that, or you're going to have to pay more at closing for what's called the appraisal gap. The bank only will lend on how much the house is worth. So if they hire a specific person to come to the house to evaluate it, they're going to say how much the house is worth. Even though the lender is requiring the appraisal, you are going to be required to pay for it. Sometimes you pay before closing, sometimes you pay after closing. You have to ask your lender what their requirement is, if you pay before closing or after. However, the point is, the inspection is for you and the appraisal is for the lender. Hopefully that clarifies it.